line straight up there. Hello everybody.
Hello.
How you doing? Welcome back. Well, it's another video here. I know I was going to wait to show you this, guys, until we got the vacuum stuff going, but I bought wrong parts again and I'm getting it all sorted out and I got to learn how to lay it out. So I thought we'd share with you what that other box was that I kind of led to in the last couple of videos. And here it is right here. Yeah, look at that. It's a big cardboard box. Every shop needs a big brown cardboard box, right? Mm-hmm. No, this is the Benchtop Sandblast cabinet. The Benchtop Sandblast cabinet that we have here is going to be a really nice addition to the shop because when after I do my heat treat, I'm always having to hand sand all the knives down back to whatever grit they were prior to the heat treat, only then to cover all that hard work by doing the acid stone wash finish. So what I'll be able to do is pull them out of the cabinet or out of the heat treat and then we'll be able to sandblast them. Benefit of having this is, I mentioned in a previous video a while back that I want to get into painting. And what this is going to allow me to do is to do a Cerakote type treatment to my knives. So people have the option of doing, I'm looking at 2 or 3 colors to be staples in the shop. Black, like a Magpul, Flak Dark Earth, and then there's really nice looking bronze. And in doing that, I have to have a sandblasting cabinet to clean the knives. So we're going to unbox this. I have not seen this yet. It's still all bungeed and everything, so we're going to open it up. Knife. Now, this is the item that I was really hoping to get because of what it offered, the opportunities it offered. The fact that I got the shop box cabinet or the dust collection system was only a bonus.
Oh, this is big.
Yeah. Now, this doesn't have its own stand. It didn't have any legs or anything like that. It's got like little legs, I think, but I have to make a table for it. So this is how it is, guys. You know, there's the packaging. It has a like a Lexan type screen. You know, good padding all around it. It actually looks like maybe the legs and everything are already attached to it. It looks like it's just kind of plug and play. So let's see. I don't want to damage the box or anything. I don't want to cut the box open, so we'll have to see if we can get it out without doing that. Right, here we go.
Yep, look, got the legs on already.
Nice, look at that. Wow. First impressions is this thing's really neat looking. Oh, get some styrofoam underneath this. Oh, this isn't that heavy at all, actually.
Oh, okay.
Look at that, you can even use the box and make your own worktop. They covered the plastic and they put the screws back in, but they've got it underneath the frame here. Opens up here. Oh yeah, look at this, look in there. So, I mean, really foam seal all the way around. Got some styrofoam in here for some reason. And I think this might be the blast gun in parts. Right there. There's your gloves. Nice thick glove. I mean, they feel real thick. They feel nice and thick. They don't feel too cheap. There's a nice foam around here, and this is recessed, and this is what I thought was really impressive. Because when you go to close this, the foam's going to sit right here. So that means that this sticks out, and it's going to stick out into the cabinet more, which is going to help your seal. And a lot of people complain about some of these actually with the seals. And really, gosh, nice positive. Yeah, really nice positive. Well, this one's, let's see, this one's, yeah, that's nice. I mean, a nice positive lock. Same thing on this side here too. Check this out. Really nice positive seal. And then again, here's the glove. I mean, it's a really nice, it's a thick glove.
Now at the corner, it looks like there's a filter there.
Yeah, that's the filter. And right back here is where you would try to attach your vacuum system, which is a good reason why you have a dust collection system. If you see that hole right there, there it is right there. Guys, I gotta say, this is, I mean, first impression. This is it's like a polyurethane, a heavy plastic, but it's double walled. So this is all one piece right here. And how it's recessed. So again, this is a nice foam. It's about an 1/8 inch by, oh no, that's probably a 1/4 inch thick by about a 1/2 inch wide. but it presses in here, so that means this part of the door goes in. It goes beyond this beige right here, which is going to also help with your seal. But what's really nice too is this lock. I wanted to say something else. If you notice, look at this. Oh yeah, and of course Ella's doing the camera here. You see this little mark that's along here? You see this line going across here? That's actually a protective film that can be replaced. They give you these. So these little films right here, they peel off. You peel that white off, and it makes there's like a little sticky residue, and that's what they're doing. They're putting that in here to protect this plastic screen from the sandblasting media that flies around in there. So that's really nice. You know, it's something that first impressions, because I've never had a sandblasting cabinet before, and first impressions is this tells me that I'll always have to have something to kind of keep the screen somewhat in good shape. But what it also tells me is that they're actually going a little bit above board by giving you some of these and making you aware of that. Because I know I've seen reviews and I've seen cabinets in the past that one of the big problems guys were complaining about was the screen and it getting all scratched up and everything from everybody using it so much. The second biggest thing was the leaking because of the dust. Now, my buddy Jeff, he's got a sandblasting cabinet, and I think he puts a vacuum on it. And I know my buddy Colin with Warpaint Customs, he also, I believe, has a vacuum on his. And they say that keeps the dust down quite a bit. And I read that in reviews. So the other reason why we like this option is having the dust collector was this is going to work out great because I've got this that I can run the dust collection system for. So, and if you guys haven't seen the video, I'll link it above, or I'll put it in the description below. When I got this ShopFox dust collector, I still haven't found out who sent that to me. I didn't buy it. It just came. So thank you again to whoever sent this. Whether it was ShopFox, I haven't gotten a message or an email. I do appreciate it. The little bit we've used on it so far, it's been working great. So I just had to put that out there. But so far, first impressions on this dust on the cabinet is really cool. Even the button. I've seen toggle switches, but this has got a nice sealed button right here. It's stiff, but it's got a nice sealed button right here. Let's take a look at the gun next. So, what do we have here? We have an enema tube. No. So, I'll have to read the directions about some of this. But here we go. We got our ceramic nozzles.
Cool.
They give you nozzles, so I have 4 nozzles in total. Here's the gun. We have different ends, different outlets right here. And look at this, yeah, we have a different connector. This looks almost like a quick disconnect right here. This looks like something like a quick disconnect that you would have used. So, oh, it threads. Okay, it's threaded. It's threading on here, threads there. So yeah, I'll have to read the directions and see what these are. And then, let's see here, what do we have here? Oh, and here's the battery. Or, not the battery, the plug.
Plug this in.
There, I'll plug this in over here. And this goes back here someplace. Switch on, see if it's going to work. There we go. Wow, look at that.
That is bright.
Holy cow. That is a nice light. Oh, that is slick.
You can see the difference from off.
And then this is a filter. This is a filter cover. So this just covers the filter. You know, it's got a little bit of that Chinese-made smell, but nowhere near as bad. So that's another positive. I don't know if a lot of you guys, you know, if you go to some of those box stores, you'll buy those rubber wheels and stuff like that, and it's just they stink to high heaven. Okay, guys, we were going to do a little B-roll footage, but for the last we spared you the last 3 hours of working. Last time you saw this, it was sitting on a cardboard box. So what we did is we went ahead and we made a little table for it, grabbed some scraps. That got to be a challenge because some of the wood we had was a little bent. So we got that sorted out and it's all ready to rock and roll. It's nice and stable. We have our 10 pounds of aluminum oxide, the media there. It's about 120 grit, I think they rated it as. We've got all our fittings on, and we even hooked the shop vac up. And we did a little Marine Corps glue right here. So we got the shop vac ready to rock and roll. The compressor's got to get set to about I think it was 60 psi, so we're going to check that out. And we're going to go put this on its maiden voyage. And we thought we'd take you along for the ride, good, bad, or otherwise. So one of the things they did, they gave us a smaller nipple, and it didn't adapt to what I had. And I don't know what this size was, but they had a smaller one. So now the goal is, we got our light. Let's put the gloves on. Get these gloves suited up here, and that's it. We got the hose and everything else.
That is so cool.
Oh, we didn't turn the shop vac on. Yeah, we don't have the shop vac going right now, so we don't have the vacuum running. And it's not very dusty in there, as you can see. And they tell you, definitely you want to make sure you stay away from your gloves. You don't want to sandblast your gloves. I gotta say, guys, as you see right now, it might not come over on camera. The shop vac is not going. It's connected there, but it's not going. There is zero dust leaking out of this cabinet.
No, there's nothing.
There's nothing coming out of this cabinet, so I'd have to say right off the bat, that seal, as we showed you earlier, that saves a lot. That is something else. There is absolutely no dust. So I'm going to take the gloves off. We'll disconnect air, and let's see what this thing looks like. See the dust now? See how that dust comes out? See how it's sitting on this shelf right here? And you see this? This is what's keeping that dust from coming out with that seal. Because that sits inwards. It sits into here, so that's helping to keep dust down. So here we go. Let's close this up. Wow. This is going to take the acid stone wash better. And it'll take the Cerakoting better, which I won't be doing Cerakoting. I'll be doing KG coatings. I'm pretty sure that's the route I'm going to go with that. I got a good buddy of mine down in Texas, Colin, at Warpaint Customs. Go check him out. He's on Facebook and Instagram, so check out Warpaint Customs. He just started a YouTube channel too. But awesome, guys. Yeah, so the vacuum's not on there, and this is what the screen's looking like. Really sharp. I mean, really nice. Turned out good. Very pleased with that, actually.
Should we see what happens when we fire up the vacuum?
Yeah, turn the vacuum on. Let's turn the vacuum on and see what's going to happen there if anything does happen.
Fire it up now.
Ha ha! Holy cow! Oh, it just sucked. It just sucked this down. Okay, shut that off. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Whoa! This whole thing, it's so tight. I'm going to go do that.
Oh.
I'm going to go do this here. I'll hand the camera to Benny again. Here, catch that. Watch this. That shows you how good of a seal it is.
Holy moly! Whoa! The screen! It literally got sucked in. It's slowly...
Yeah, the screen gets sucked in. So that's going to show you guys. This seal on this shop vac is so good that when you turn that vacuum on, it literally sucked the plexiglass down. And that was cool. That is slick. Okay, Shop Fox. So far, first owner of a sandblasting cabinet. I'm liking this. Directions are a little bit lacking, and the nozzles that they give you these different size nozzles. These things here, they're giving you these. There's no markings on them. There are different size diameters, but they're really not that articulated to tell you which to use with what, so that is kind of a negative for a newbie like me. But I mean, this is pretty cool, guys. Only time will tell how it lasts, but right now I'm very impressed as a first-time owner. So, hey, appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for stopping over, and once again, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Remember, keep me from the bottom of the YouTube bucket. Until the next one.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Take care, guys.